How's everybody doing this evening? This is my video response to 570 Unit 5. After viewing that video recording on HBO Sports, we'll describe the key points that you learned from the video. I actually learned a little bit on this, that these player or their parents are suing schools and districts and coaches over playing time and limiting their future opportunities, which I didn't know that was so prevalent. I mean, I've heard of different situations, but it's kind of strange that, and this was dated some years ago, obviously by the recording, but anyways, it was quite interesting that all the cases in the video were all dismissed or thrown out. I actually had a similar situation as a coach, and when I was in high school, coaching high school baseball, I was talking to a student or an athlete of mine, and he was asking me, "Hey, coach, where do you think I would go to college? What level do you see me playing at?" And I honestly respond to him, because I'm just that type of guy. I don't try to sugarcoat it for anybody. I just say, "Hey, you're a hardworking guy. You're the first one to practice, last one to go. Leave. You do everything that we ask. You're definitely a great junior college kid. That's a great way to start. Baseball. He didn't have the size and the ability. He wasn't that great of a player, and that was a young age, 17 years old or whatever he was. So, with that being said, the next day the dad called me on the phone and pretty much undressed me over the phone, cussed me out, and said that I ruined his dreams, and it was quite interesting. And my response to him was, did I break his dreams, or did I break your dreams? And maybe that wasn't the right response, but as a young baseball coach at the time, I didn't. I told him I was just being honest with your kid. And in fact, I actually got him a couple meetings with coaches at the junior college level throughout the state of California. I even went with him, took him there with his dad, and he shows up to the fall season and decides to quit. Maybe he didn't feel like he was good enough, or maybe I actually broke his dream or his spirit to continue to play the game. He was a great kid, but anyways, I did kind of have that situation. I wasn't sued, or the school district wasn't sued, or the school wasn't sued, but it was quite interesting that the dad was pretty upset at me. If I had to recommend anything to new coaches or currently working in the field, really just to have the data that supports your reasons why you didn't play the kid, or why he's not starting, or you just need to have your facts in line. I know a couple years ago when I was coaching a junior college baseball, we actually had a parent go to the athletic director and the president of the college because the son didn't play that much, and the head coach actually had all the data to support it. It ended up being like a 30-page report why the kid didn't play, but to the head coach's credit, he had all that information. So I would highly recommend that you keep a little note card every conversation, write down and put it in electronic in Google Docs. Have a little running note thing that you have with any conversations to parents. Seems like nowadays, as the video states, people are suing because of those multi-million-dollar contracts these pro athletes are getting. And so the one thing that I forgot to mention is when I go and do these showcases, in that one video segment where it talked about the dad had this video or this recruiting service evaluate his kid, well, and he paid for that. So you basically get what he's paying for. His getting for his money. He's getting what he's asking for. He just his kid was projected to play Division I college baseball, and was projected to be a low round draft pick, but and it's kind of a you're paying for that. It's not an honest, I guess it's an honest evaluation, but it's also got money tied to it. And honestly, when I do those evaluations for players, I try to be positive and give back as much feedback I can. So it's really funny to hear that stuff, but it's tough, in this day and age with those contracts they are and what they are for those pro athletes, and but I definitely get it. I mean, I'm learning every day as this stuff goes on. So, anyways, it was a really interesting video. Actually, that high school is not too far away from here where I live in the Bay Area. I actually played some games there and coached there, and so it was. I didn't know that about the school, James Logan High School. But anyways, that's just my little video response for this week. Looking forward to your responses. Thank you.